Okay, so this is it. Adeline McMurray and Jackson McMurray. Together at last.
Yeah, we've never ever done anything before. We've never
Doing
met, actually.
our first time meeting in real life. This is our first face-to-face
This is our
interaction.
origin story.
Doing our most requested video series, which is this Super Ping Pong Trick Shot
Yep.
playthrough on YouTube.com.
Yes.
How did you first learn about Super Ping Pong Trick Shot, Adeline? What is your experience with the program?
I was actually we were with our good friend Ethan Goins, and it was like 50 cents or something, so we bought it.
Cool. Anyway, here's Pokemon.
Jackson, you hit the wrong game.
Whoops.
Jackson, you gotta go back to the home button.
I just wanted to show you guys Pokemon because I think it's a fun game, and I don't know if you knew about it. We'll get to Super Ping Pong eventually.
So, okay, wait, hold on. Are we making them look like you, or are we making it look like me, or are we doing a fusion?
I kind of like this albino boy, to be frank.
Well, let's do a fusion.
A fusion?
Let's be albino girl.
Okay, sure. But the albino girl doesn't seem as funny as the albino boy does to me.
Okay, fine, we can be albino boy.
I'm going to be albino boy.
But then we don't get the hat with the little puffball on it.
I can buy whatever hat I want.
No, you can't. And it's just gonna be your name? What am I even doing here?
Oh, look, YouTube.
Oh, hey, cool.
Do you think it's gonna be funny when we upload this video onto YouTube and then it'll open up and it'll be like YouTube? You think people will get confused by that? Look at that boy, though. Look at that boy next to... Oh, no, he's gone. But when it comes back, look at that boy next to him.
That elephant. Harry Elefante.
Look at him.
He's got an octopus on his crack.
He's got a lump on his head like Jerry of Tom and Jerry fame when he gets hit on the head. Remember how they would do that sometimes?
You know.
That always kind of freaked me out as a kid. In old cartoons, when someone would get whacked on the head, and it would be like, whoop, and like a lump would appear on their head, like a giant mountain. That weirded me out. I was not into that when I was a kid.
All right, cool. Were you terrified that someone was going to hit you on the head and you were just going to get a big nubbin on your head?
Yeah, and I was going to get a horrible protuberance on my noggin. And I feel like I should probably just make a note of this early on in this video, which is the video doesn't look super great. I know it's a little bit gravelly. I know it might be a little bit jank sometimes, but I've got it on the best I can, so don't tease me about it. I got one computer. Oh, hey, look, my mom's got white hair too.
Yeah, she's an albino. That's where you got your albinism.
Ah, I didn't know that it changed your mom's hair to reflect your hair. That's nice. Yeah. That's called polish. That's a little thing they call polish in the industry. So when we play this game, should we click impatiently through all the dialogue like we are wont to do in our regular lives?
Yeah.
Or should we actually, like, conscientiously play the game? What do you think people want more out of us?
I mean, we can do we've already fucked up because we haven't been doing silly voices. Is that a part of it?
Well, I don't know if you want to do a silly voice, we could do a silly voice. We're still making decisions. This is the introduction to this whole deal.
Are we going for, like, a real, like, oh, listen up, gamers, this is how we play it? Or are we going for, like... Where you're just chilling with us while we play Pokemon.
Some people want to experience the game, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they haven't played it before.
Okay, but then we gotta start over because we already fucked up.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Because it's fine. A guy was like, "Hey, check it out. This is what a Pokemon looks like.
This is what we fight. We use them to fight."
And then my mom said, "Go get your backpack."
And I got my backpack.
My friend said, "Don't you just love sports? Let's go play in the woods or something."
My dad works in Nintendo, and you said, like, yeah, right.
And then this guy said, "Ba-doo-doo-doo." And
just
then it was now. You're all caught up. Ba-doo-doo.
Here's what you need to know about Pokemon. Ba-doo-doo.
This is a style of playing Pokemon in which if your Pokemon die, they're dead forever. If you go to a new zone, you can only catch one Pokemon there. And if all your guys die, then you lose the game. Those are basically the rules.
Okay. I feel like it's kind of easy to avoid fights in this game, though. Like, if you don't want to deal with wild Pokemon, like, most of the time, you can, like, not deal with them, you know?
And that's true, but the thing is that if you do that, all your Pokemon will suck, and you'll get wiped out by the next gym leader you have to fight.
You are right.
So... And I not to be a pro gamer about it, but I found this game to be very easy the first time I played it. Mostly because am I going in here? I don't remember.
Yes.
Mostly because I was really excited about like the wild zone and like catching Pokemon, so I just sort of naturally grinded a lot without meaning to. So my Pokemon were all super strong the whole time, and I kind of never lost anything. But I think if I'm playing like this and I'm not able to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon for fun like that. Oh, and by the way, if you wanted to know, I'm now talking to my friend's mom in this video game.
About their brother who's coming home.
Yeah, thank you to this episode of Friend's Mom Simulator.
Yeah, Can Jackson spend the night? Well, you gotta tell your mom to text my mom to ask if you can spend the night. Because I don't wanna ask. Hi, Grandpa.
Welcome to Friend's dad.
No, that's definitely Grandpa.
No, I think that's dad.
What about Cat that stands on two legs? What about him? We can't forget
Friend's
about
Cat
him.
Simulator.
Yeah.
I would buy a video game called Friend's Cat Simulator.
It's just your friend's cat. You don't have to take care of it or like anything.
Exactly.
You just have to like.
It's not your responsibility.
Yeah, you can do other things. It's just like he's here if you want to.
You get to have fun with your friend's cat. That's a good idea. Anyway.
Write that down.
Yeah, Friend's Cat Simulator.
TM.
But what I want to do is there are a lot of different sort of restrictions you can put on yourself, sort of BDSM style.
Yeah,
I want to make it so that I can't use items in battle. I don't want that to be an option for me. And I want to make it so that I can't switch Pokemon between whenever I knock one of them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it just choose whatever's next.
Right. Yeah, when it tells you what Pokemon they're sending out next and you just get a free retreat like you do in the game. I don't know. I like it when I'm playing the game regularly, but I want to make it a challenge for myself. So, where is that? Oh, there we go. Boom. And we'll see. I don't know. If I put all these restrictions on myself and then I just fucking die, maybe I'll reconsider.
Yeah,
but
it's a real possibility.
I'm gonna make it hard for myself, at least starting out.
It's my favorite video. My favorite video game, Meeting Your Friend's Brother Simulator.
But I want to talk about the look of this guy.
Yeah, he looks like a dumbass.
It cracks me up that Pokemon is so set in their aesthetics that they can't, like, even when they try to do something different with it, it still has to be like so Pokemon.
Yeah, like his hat that has a crown decal on it, so that when he wears it like a cool gamer guy, it's got a crown on it.
I just mean
and
like
the purple and the red and the huge fluffy cape, but like with also like athletic gear, and he's wearing shorts and leggings, like he's like a Disney kid from 2010.
But like their
and
aesthetic
the one
with all
glove
the
and the wristband and the stickers on the cape, like he's a race car. Like he is sponsors. Lightning McQueen.
But what I'm saying is, like, their aesthetic with the gym leaders was like, oh, it's like sports.
Yeah.
So they're all gonna have like sort of jerseys and shorts and like athletic wear and like Under Armour.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's cool. I'm down with that. That sounds like a lot of fun. They could have like different designs on their jerseys or whatever. And they're like, yeah, but it is still Pokemon, so he's gonna have a big, long, luxurious cape and the most insane hair in the world. Is that cool with you? And I'm like, I suppose, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
You know, fine. But it really does fall apart at the hair, where he's got kind of a mullet going on, but like it's more just like a long hairstyle erupting out of a short hairstyle.
Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna get Grookey because
it's the best one.
Because it's the best one, and you cheated me out of having Grookey in my regular playthrough.
Okay, Jackson, the final evolution form is a gorilla. You think I'm not gonna get that one?
Yeah, but then I got Sobble in my personal game.
Yeah.
Because I'm a crazy person and I can't handle me and another person I know having the same starter.
Yeah, because Anna wanted Score Bunny, right?
Right. Well, I didn't want Score Bunny. Score Bunny's my least favorite. But I got Sobble, and then I just kind of didn't like him when he evolved.
Gotta say.
So I didn't. I didn't really use him, so I got cheated.
The final evolution form of Sobble is just this big asshole, and I don't like it. Like, it's just like this skinny, mean guy, and I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
And then Score Bunny's fun. Score Bunny is like a soccer player guy, and it's like, oh, that's cute. I like that. And
I don't like the final Score Bunny evolution. I think he's boring.
He's nice, though. But then you got Rillaboom, who's just like a big happy guy with a big drum, and I'm like, oh, my son.
Okay, our first guy.
We got a girl.
Oh really? Oh, that's very rare.
Name was
How about
Samantha?
Prime.
Can we name it Peach?
No.
Why not?
How about Primator? How about that?
No.
How about Primatron?
Peachinator.
The Peachinator. How many? Okay. The all lowercase.
And then capital P or out of space, whatever you want. We got 12.
The Peach. The Peach. Wait, I forgot a letter.
The P.
The P. Like
it's like because its head is like a P.
Yeah, the P has been added to.
Because it's like a party. P. You know.
Like the princess and the P.
Yeah. Anyway, we've doomed this
girl.
child.
So what are we gonna do when she dies?
Oh no! Don't let her die.
Because she will most likely die. Yeah, they're friends.
Kill
whatever.
it, Wooloo. Stamp it to death with your hooves.
Your hooves.
Your hooves.
Oh no! What happens to the
Score
last
Buddy's like, oh, they're gonna. What do you think the barbecue is?
I totally thought. I didn't remember how this went down originally. I totally thought the Score Buddy was gonna like look back and forth really sadly and then like run away into the woods or something.
It's a very Pokemon way to do things. Just be like, oh, and then it's going to seek revenge later in the third act.
Anyway, here's the barbecue.
And very, very nice. Oh, look.
Oh, look. Hopscotch, come on.
He's so silly.
So, yeah, okay. Every other Pokemon game on the planet, it's like, oh, hey, here's your first Pokemon. Now you get to battle them. But on this one, it's like, oh, here's your first Pokemon. But you've had kind of a long day. So let's rest. We'll have a barbecue with the family. You can sleep in. And then the next morning we can get up and then you can fight the Pokemon. How does that sound?
It's just like actually being on vacation with your family. Like that's what it's like.
Right.
Where it's like Dad's been walking for like 5 hours, so we're done for today. Like we're gonna have a barbecue.
Right.
Your uncle came over, he brought potato salad. We're all just gonna sit down and we're gonna eat, and we'll do your dumb Pokemon thing tomorrow because we don't really get it, but we're like trying to be supportive about it. So, like, we'll do it tomorrow.
Anyway, our first battle. Are you ready?
Pokemon
Is this exciting?
Pokemon, the video game Pokemon. Why do you get two Pokemon?
Okay. Yeah, see, here's the thing about this. I think this is really smart. Because, at first, your Pokemon doesn't know any grass-type moves. Or fire or water or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So you're like, oh, I guess I'll just...
scratch and to kill.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just take this violence on a more primal level and just scratch at it, claw at it till it dies. But then after you do that, your Pokemon levels up. Oh, crit, yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, the P.
A critical hit?
Fuck you! You're cheating!
But anyway, now, watch what happens.
He's got a Game Genie.
The P levels up and learns Branch Poke before I get to fight the Pokemon that Branch Poke is strong against. So I'm like, oh, I've got a new move. I wonder what that does. So I do that just because I'm curious, and then I learn about type matchups because it will be super effective.
Because you're 6 years old and you've never played a Pokemon game before. You thought this was just Barbecue Simulator, but no. We're going to make animals fight.
And I mean, it shouldn't be...
And I hate that zoom in on his face where his expression doesn't change and it just looks like he's dead inside. Like, every time. Especially later in the game where you just wipe the floor with his ass and he does that. He's like, oh, match type ups. Oh, you goddamn son of a bitch. It's like, dude.
Who told
you?
Who told you that fire is good against
God,
grass?
my water type Pokemon. How could you with your Grookey? Here's $400.
You've been destroyed by the P.
Yeah, and this game, weirdly, it's like you're the rival. You think that Hop's your rival? No, you're the rival. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna win every time I have eye contact with this motherfucker because he doesn't know how to play the video game. He's bad at the video game.
It's like in the 90s where they were like, Spider-Man has a clone, but then they were like, but what if Spider-Man's the clone?
Yeah.
It's like that, except with Pokemon and rivals.
And they're like, oh, you know how like in every single video game you have a rival that like levels up as you do? You're that. And this...
What if that's
and this dumb idiot who doesn't have any goals except to beat the shit out of his brother is the main character. And I'm like, okay. Sounds cool.
Look at the P.
Look at the P.
She is
He's
a queen.
got 69 points to level up.
Oh, hell yes. Nice.
69 points is all we need.